out for you. This is Storm Team 8.
Well, the final day of 2012, wrapping up December, and even with a cold front moving through this middle of winter, we're not going to squeeze much moisture out of it. You can see a few flurries developing and light snow showers way up in northwestern Michigan, right around the Charlevoix-Petoskey area. Not here. I think at the very most we'll see a few passing flurries out there, a light snow shower that will not accumulate. We're going to miss out on yet another big storm system, which is off to our south, expanding the view. You can see a fair amount of snow in Missouri, spreading right through Illinois and also into the Indiana area. And guess what? It's going to stay just off to our south, which actually is probably good timing because a lot of us are going to head out to celebrate and bring in the new year. We don't need slippery roads out there, so we're going to avoid that one. Already winter weather advisories off to our south because of that snow. Even wind chill advisories for a good chunk of cold air that's dropping down north central plains. That cold front that's going to move through today, there's some cold air behind it, and I think the coldest air of the season for us will arrive for tomorrow, even though it's not going to be bitterly cold. Here's a live view of a Jenison Skycam out there, anemometer twirling around. You can see still some snow on the ground, but not a deep snowpack. Here's a live view of a Muskegon Skycam. A little bit of a ripple there on Muskegon Lake. It's been pretty windy out there, especially close to Lakeshore with some wind gusts in excess of 30 miles an hour. This is the visible satellite and radar composite. Again, all the snow is off to our north, off to our south. We're kind of sandwiched in between, even a few breaks in the clouds way off to the northwest behind the cold front. Even over central Lake Michigan, a couple breaks here and there. So don't be surprised to see a peak or two of the sunshine today, but overall, not a lot of it. I think clouds will dominate the picture for most of the afternoon. The temperatures right now 37 degrees in Grand Rapids. We're at 34 in Kalamazoo, 33 Battle Creek along the lakeshore, also in the mid-30s. Your temperatures were as warm as 38 degrees in both Muskegon and also in Holland today. But as that cold front moves through, winds turn westerly, our temperatures will essentially level off. But these are still above average for this time of year, which average readings are right around the freezing mark. The wind out there, 22 miles an hour right out of the west. That cold front's moving through, and it's actually gone down a little bit along the lakeshore. And later this afternoon into the evening hours, that wind will continue to subside. Wind chill temperatures, well, even though we're well into the mid-30s with the actual readings, it feels colder than that with temperatures in the mid-20s, or at least wind chills in the mid-20s. 24-hour forecast right around 32 degrees at 6 o'clock. Couple passing flurries possible, especially if you're around I-94 and to the south. And you can see this evening relatively calm out there, just mostly cloudy skies. Enough cold air is going to drop down. It looks like along the lakeshore we'll have a few flurries to wake up to tomorrow morning. Invariably cloudy skies, a mix of sun and clouds heading away for tomorrow. But even with any sunshine, it's going to be pretty chilly out there with high temperatures maxing in the mid-20s. That'll be the coldest air we've had so far this season. Here's a check of that Storm Team 8-day forecast, and the cold air kind of resides around here in the next few days. But even with this cold air, we're not going to generate much in the way of lake effect. It looks like just a few flurries or a light snow shower possible Tuesday and Wednesday, mostly at the lakeshore. And as we head into this upcoming weekend, temperatures will moderate a little bit. I think the next best chance of snow within the 8-day forecast will be Thursday with another frontal system moving through, and maybe you can freshen things up a little bit. But for the school kids out there, it looks like they're not going to get that big snowstorm. I know as a kid I always look forward to that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Making forts and snowmen. The whole bit. Yeah. Shoveling the driveway for mom and dad.
We're just in the beginning of winter, though.
There's plenty of time.
Right.
Thanks, Matt.